In today's gaming news, Guild Wars 2 gets its first expansion, The Witcher 3 coverage hits the web, and Dying Light launches tomorrow, but don't expect any reviews. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Force here with your day's gaming news. First up today, this weekend during PAX South, the first expansion for Guild Wars 2 was revealed. The Heart of Thorns will be taking players deep into the heart of the Maguma jungle. They will be adding new group challenges, profession specializations, and a mastery system which will add character progression through new zones. There's also the brand new Revenant class, which is a heavy armor class that channels spirits, and there will be an overhaul to existing classes with brand new mechanics and weapon abilities that will change how they play. This is a lot of new stuff coming to Guild Wars 2. I always talk about this game. Whenever we talk about MMOs, I always bring up Guild Wars 2. I don't even have a max level character in that game yet. So a lot of new stuff coming to Guild Wars 2. Pretty exciting time. How are you actual Guild Wars 2 players feeling about this expansion? I mean, it just seems like it's a bunch of new stuff. I see nothing but positive here. Although it is interesting to note, they're not raising the level cap. So they're basically making sure that they're not completely trivializing past content and past gear. That's very interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest with you, but maybe it's a good thing. Maybe they're onto something. Next up, there has been a slew of the Witcher 3 coverage hitting the web today. Early this morning, we started to see a variety of first impression articles and gameplay videos hit the web. So if you want to take a look at The Witcher 3, now's the time to do so. So at least for me, this has been my first real opportunity to get a good look at this game, to actually see like raw gameplay footage. I've seen some trailers in the past, but to see some raw gameplay footage, I am pretty excited. There should be like a tally of how many times I say I'm excited in the force feed. I know it's a lot, but I get hyped about games. I love the medium and I always want games to be great, and until I'm led to believe otherwise, I will hope that this game is great. It looks good, but don't listen to me. Read the article, and in particular, check out these gameplay videos that I'll link below and form your own opinion. I mean, it looks so polished and smooth and so pretty. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait, Witcher. And lastly today, Dying Light will be launching tomorrow. However, you should not expect any reviews anytime soon. Although the game goes live tomorrow, Tuesday, January 27th, we shouldn't expect reviews anytime soon because review copies have just been sent out today. Up until today, review copies have not been available. So I just got my review copy. And I've played the game, I enjoyed it, but I'm a bit surprised that review copies are going out so late. And there's a variety of reasons this can happen. And what a lot of people will say is that if a review copy is coming really, really close to launch, there's a big concern the developer has no confidence in their product and they basically don't want reviews to be out before it's available for sale. So I honestly am a bit baffled as to why we are having this issue here. Maybe it's just a simple matter of the fact that their actual final release version of the game, the final patch that they wanted to push through before this game went live, wasn't available until the last minute. Like, it could quite literally be the fact that their finished build of Dying Light just completed last week and they patched up and they said, now this game is done and it's good for review. That's, in fact, if I were to guess, I would say that's probably the issue here. We're not necessarily dealing with they think the game is crappy. We're not dealing with they want reviewers to play it in a full multiplayer situation. We're probably dealing with the game, they just finished it. They were up to the 12th hour trying to get this thing completely finished and polished. And that's what I'm hoping, because again, I've liked what I've seen, so I'm not necessarily led to believe that they think this game is trash, and that's why they've been pushing back review copies. I don't think that so far, but who knows? I'm gonna be playing through a bit this afternoon, and there's a good chance I'll be putting up some videos tonight. So if you'd like to see some Dying Light and judge for yourself, you can go ahead and do so. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode of The Feed. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please be sure to comment in the comment section below about any of the topics discussed here today. Guild Wars 2 players who are actually playing the game, what do you think about this expansion? Because it's really your opinions that matter and not mine, someone who doesn't even have a max level character. Check out that Witcher 3 coverage, especially those videos. Let me know what you think of that gameplay. And how do you feel about Dying Light reviews not being available at launch? Do you think it's because they think the game is garbage, or are you more inclined to believe what I think, which is that they probably just waited till last minute to patch through a final finished version of the game, and that's why it's coming so late? And I don't know. Thanks guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy the show. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed. G-Force, it really sounds like you might have been paid to talk about Dying Light. No, no, no. Promotional deals happen, and whenever I do them, I'm upfront. I tell you in the video, we're gonna put it in the video description. This is not one of those situations. Now, it could be, if the developer of Dying Light wants to pay me, I could always use some more money. So if you want to pay me to talk about Dying Light, I will be paid to talk about Dying Light. I'm talking to you. No, not you. Yeah, you.